Hello everyone, it's AkaTrios here and I welcome you to another episode of Pokemon Rejuvenation. Yes indeed, we're back here, back in the Amethyst Cave, and I have some updates for you. In between episodes, I of course caught every Pokemon on Route 2. Almost all Pokemon in the Gem Stream Mine, which is the little cave areas in Route 2. I did get two of the casino Pokemon. I'm taking a long time for that because holy shit, Voltorb Flip gets stale after a bit. And also the other two Pokemon will get with relative ease and they will not be important for now. So right now we only got a Spoink and a Helioptile in our box. I've also updated our team a little bit. As you can see, Dr. Growler, the Avian Sawaddle with level 25 is back in the party. As I said, it will stay a Sawaddle until level 31 where it gets Sticky Web. So we still have a quite decently statted Intimidator over here. If you compare it to our Ace Clock, which is evolved once, not perfect EVs, but rather close. This one has attack and speed. It's fast enough to be a menace. It's basically just slightly worse than our Ace Clock, which to me, that's fair game. That's absolutely fine. Considering Ace Clock is one of the most broken starters in the game, and honestly makes this game way easier than it needs to be, which is why I'm trying to fight more major fights without relying on this too much. It's basically a crutch for the end, but usually just like that Poison Heart badge where we did most of the things using Growl and Sonic Boom. I'm trying to find strategies that don't necessarily involve Ace Clock as part of our main combo here. Something I also added was Mouse MD with the Dene, which is an electric variant. I was thinking about replacing Voltorb, but I ended up just putting both of them in for now. Also, full special attack, full speed, with Parabolic Charge, Charm, Charge, and Nuzzle. Charge is gonna get blasted as soon as we get a singular fairy move, which honestly kind of hard to get. But still, it is something that is resistant to fighting, which is definitely helpful for the foreseeable future. And with all this, we're pretty much back on track. One thing I did do off screen, which I did not intend to do off screen, was I talked to Karina, which lets her show up in the Amethyst caves here. I don't know how much of an impact that has, but it's also not an official quest, as I know. That's not a quest window. This is a quest window. Yeah, it's not an official quest, and I did not turn in the Dene thing yet, which I wanted to do with you all. So for now, let's go down the beaten path into the Amethyst depths, and let's see if I actually did the spy scent correctly. I did not. We still want to encounter stuff here, and let's just see what we can get here. Of course, we use the Rock Smash. Okay, there's Ren down there, so I want to look past here for a spell. Ah, we need Rock Climb there. That's unfortunate, because I do not have access to Rock Climb for quite a while. Chingling, an encounter we've already received, so we don't really need that. But yeah, we've got Dr. Growler on fleek. It is an Intimidator, so it will definitely help having it on top, because it also cuts the encounter rate. Well, let's talk to Ren. Ren, have you noticed all the Joltik in the area? Range? Yeah, it's very strange. Joltik are native to this cave. I was just here a couple days ago, and there weren't any Joltik living here. Huh. So worry about this right now. We should continue the chase. I'll go check across the bridge right there. Yeah, you ain't gonna get far, mate. There's a rock climb place over there. But we, of course, can go down, find a potion, which I did absolutely not know it was there. You see Venom fighting a guy. Survivor, Venom's kiss. I won't give up. Well, maybe you should. You're fighting against Venom. Trios, Melody really did come down this way. The Grunner just defeated spilled the details. A Zen admin is chasing her down. She's somewhere down there. Haven't you found anything? Melia's definitely on the floor beneath us. I got that stupid grunt to tell me the truth. And what's worse, she was being chased by a Zen admin. Alright, let's get down there quickly. And with that, we go further this path to the Amethyst Depths. Item get, blue shard. I think across that bridge is the right way, so I wanna... Oh. Ah, this is a heal spot. Going left here, lets me go to a Lunatone, which... Cool. A Modest Mint. Hey, that's actually really good. I'll activate the panel. I want to save here. Do we need a gourmet treat for you? It's too weak to notice it. Yeah, we need a gourmet treat for that. If we are very lucky, we can, if we catch this Lunatone, get also a Moonstone from it, which would help us evolve our Nidorino into Nidoking. Not yet that good of an idea, because it didn't learn any of the good moves yet. It still learns Earth Power rather late. But if we find hard scales later, that could still be remedied. However, we have to go up here. I'll save once more. Just get an encounter in the most unopportune time. And it's just a Geodude. Well, we let it get away. Who are you? Where's Melia? You're a Zen admin, aren't you? Just what is that blob of energy? And are you gonna talk or just stand there all day? If only you hadn't interfered at Goldenwood Forest. All of this could have been avoided. Avoided? What are you talking about? We were all too late. Melia's dead. What? That's impossible! You're lying! This is just a trick to get us to give up and leave. While I was on my way down here, I heard a massive crash. When I got to the scene, all I saw was a broken bridge and a Galvantula gnawing on this. You really think we're going to believe this obvious red herring? I'm not going to ask again. Where is our friend? Ren, stop. What? This is Melia's handbag. Professor Jenna got it from Melia for her birthday last year. It was custom embroidered with harpy on the side of it. There's just no mistaking it. No. It's all your fault. It's Team Zen's fault that Melia's gone. It's over. She was our main target. This is a massive failure on my part. When I go back to HQ, I know damn well that this will be the end. But I'm not going down alone. I'll take you guys with me. Bring it on! Show me what you got! Heh, I'm not going to be your opponent. That would be pointless. You asked before what this blob of energy was. Trios knows what this is. It's another dimensional rift, specifically of that Galvantula I mentioned earlier. You want something to gnaw on? Then let it be you three. Come to the grave with me. What? Rift Lethal Forest. Is this inside of that dimensional rift? It moved towards us so far, so I barely had time to even think. Venom? Venom, what's wrong with you? The guy in the cloak was right. This is all just so fucking hopeless. Melia was already dead before we even stepped foot in that cave. What's the point? What's the point? What about us? Me, Trios. What about you? I don't care anymore. So what then? It's just going to die here? And let Melia's killer get away? What? While we sit here, Zeta's walking out of Amethyst Cave with no regrets on his shoulders. No, you're right. I was being such an idiot. I can't give up here. I want my revenge. I want Zeta to pay for what he did to Melia. He may have not been the one to pull the trigger, but he put her in the crossfire. Right. I don't want to die here. Not yet. We have a job to do, right, Trios? Trios, that asshole said that you knew what a dimensional rift was. That's because Trios and Melia encountered Zeta before and he pulled the same trick. Trios was able to escape the rift once, and with their help, they can do it again. What do we have to do then? Let's try the one that's keeping the rift alive? So that would be the Galvantula, right? That's so cruel. That Galvantula had nothing to do with any of this. It's just as guilty for Melia's death. But it's just a wild Pokemon. It probably thought Melia was trying to harm it. It's Galvantula or us. Which one do you choose? I guess we have no choice then. Let's look for it. Downloading. Code Materna. So we got another code for a... Not a Spice Sand, I don't need that. For a Rift Dex. And now we can see Galvantula with maximized special attack and a very, very high speed. And it's a poison electric. So it's not a bug electric. That's important for us. Because that means that ground attacks are quite effective. And you know one move that we don't have? Exactly. Ground. So it doesn't really matter to us. Let's see. Also it's electric and we have 2 electric types in our party, which is unfortunate, but we do have still Eerie Impulse on this guy. So this could be helpful. Yeah, right now our chances of hitting it super effectively are pretty much 0. But we don't really need super effective moves to win all the time, right? Let's just see what we can do. This road ends with this huge egg? I don't want to know what could be inside it. It probably has the Rift Pokemon inside of it, Galvantula. Galvantula's in this egg. We have to get it out. I wonder if a single knock will do the trick. Oh, it really did work. I didn't do anything yet. Do Galvantulas grow tails? No, they don't. Trios, you've dealt with these things before, so you're on the front lines. So if it's a poison electric, and this is so sad because I kind of want to use Venom sometimes, but Ren is a better choice here. But come on. I'm gonna use Venom. Shit! Alright, fine, I'll help you out. Alright. So Bite is actually made stronger here, but first I want to String Shot to make sure it's slower. A bit of luck, we can make sure that the Galvantula is lynched. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Okay, we still trying to bite. We should still be alive. We should still get a bite off. And for now, we have to swap off Dr. Growler and into Boulder, I would assume. I don't really care about the electric moves there. The Joltik is dead anyway. Now we can just Eerie Impulse or Rift Galvantula, so it deals less damage to us. Then now... No, it uses Poison Attack, so Mouse MD is a bad choice here. We could just sack Miles there. Went for Cross Poison, huh? I think this is another choice for Dr. Growler. Ah, it's still faster, okay. Ah, because I didn't get slowed down by String Shot. I understand. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem. The good thing is that with this we are always positive on speed, or rather semi on speed. But the other Joltik will change that quickly. Can we ruse? No, we can't. Okay. Mouse MD comes out. And we can just... Ah no, it cannot be... I forgot that electric ties cannot be paralyzed. Sometimes I'm not smart. In that case though, let's Parabolic Charge. What a good move. Oh, that's good. Ah, a crit. Okay. We still need an answer to that Rift Galvantula, but Let's just try double kick it. Right. Very good. Flame charge. Yeah, the sleep powder is gonna do it. We took the right partner here, I think. Having an Ivysaur with sleep powder really made it easier. And now we just flame charge the jolting away. And that's the Rift Galvantula defeated. Did we do it? I think so. We did it. We're back. Zeta! We're too late. He's escaped. I wouldn't jump to conclusions so suddenly. Trios, please step aside. Huh? Your three made it out of a rift. Far faster than I anticipated. Great. Who's this now? I hide in the shadows and strike when need be. Those who are unfortunate to make contact with me know me as Crescent. Wait a minute. That voice, that Garfatel. You're that voice that Trios and I heard back in Jenner's lab. That was me, yes. Seeing you three here is very disappointing. It's irritating when ignorant people refuse to follow advice. Especially when that advice was set to protect a certain individual. Today just isn't my day. I have to deal with idiots from all corners. Zeta, you're a repulsive animal. Did you ever have something of value to say? Good. Stay quiet. Animals that cannot behave cannot be allowed to stay out in public. I'm going to put you in a nice place where you can cause no more harm. Garfatel, if you would. Wait, stop. What are you... What did you do to him? That's inconsequential. He'll be dealt with later. That being said, I told you two that this path would lead to nothing but despair, yet you ignored these claims and continued on this pointless endeavor. We didn't ignore them. We knew very well what you said back then, but we chose to do something about it. And what exactly did that bring? Exactly. You've endangered yourself for a girl that was killed far before you even had a chance. You three were way in over your heads. You set yourselves up for failure. Trios. No, all three of you. Go back to East Year City and stay there. Involving yourself in these affairs of things, that do not pertain to you will result in nothing less but event tragedy. These past few events have a proof of that. This is the price of being weak. Remember that. Oh no, Venom's crying. Let's go back home. Trios, Venom, and Ren return to East Gear City as requested by Crescent. Are your kids doing alright? You haven't come down in days. Well, alright, Ben. I'll be downstairs if you guys need anything. I know things are rough right now, but you guys can get through this. I know you guys can. Several days later. Yeah, we just basically lost our best friend. One of our first friends. Ah, finally found you, Trios. Ben is finally leaving her house, but I don't think that's a good thing necessarily. She's sort of acting like this never happened, which isn't healthy, but... I know you haven't known Malia for too long, but she seemed to click with you almost immediately. Almost as if you guys had known each other for years. It's okay to be sad, and it's okay not to be. People handle grief differently. That's what my dad told me when I was young. It's several days now. I'm over crying. But I won't forget her. I want to fight for her. Team Zen did this to Malia. If I stay here in Gearin City, I won't get any stronger. I can't get stronger when I can't avenge Malia. So what I'm trying to say about is... I'm leaving East Gearin City. I'm going to return home and finish something I started. And once I get strong enough, I'm going to go after Team Zen and destroy them. Despite what Crescent told us, I don't think you should stay here either. Team Zen kidnapped your mother. They attacked you. They killed a friend. You need to get stronger too, and I think the best way to do that is to complete the gym challenge. You think I can do it? Yeah. Your strength is great. You have a lot of potential. I mean, you took down 2 Rift Pokémon. I bet that's something a lot of trainers can't do. The next gym I think you should visit is in Sheridan Village. That's the place you can get by going through Amethyst Cave again. I passed through there a few times. It's a nice and peaceful place. Honestly, it'll probably be a great place to clear your head. Not only that, but I bet you can find a way to purify shadow Pokemon you caught there. The place is all about purification and tranquility or whatever. Anyway, I guess I'll be heading out on my own then. Good luck out there, Trios. We're rooting for you. Even Malia. And with that, we're back. Lost a dear friend. And now we have our eyes set on a new achievement. Getting stronger for Malia and to avenge her. Well, we're only 20 minutes into this episode. We can just go on further and see where the life takes us. Right now, we can actually get the Shinx. I'm pretty sure. Go in here, and then go in here. And then I think it was the first one or the second. It was the second. My poor Shinx isn't very happy with me. It prefers to be outdoors often, but I can't cater to its needs all the time. Oh, you've been to Route 2? You must travel to far places. Well, if that's okay, can you please take Shinx with you? And with that, I have a Shinx. Please take good care of Shinx for me. Yeah, it's probably going to stay in the box forever. Well, yeah. We already have 2 really good electric types on our team, which technically is already overkill. But what can you do? But now that we are in East Gearin again, we can also go to the library and show Zumi that we caught a Dedenne. There she is. Ah, that's Dedenne. Awesome. I'll just take a few pictures and log up the data. Hey, thanks. That's for your payment. How about we work with this? I got an advanced Pokedex. There's an update to your Pokedex. It'll show you tons more information about your Pokemon, like movesets and stuff. Listen, I know it's a lackluster reward when the internet's at our fingertips, but I said this was a long-term project, right? It'll make more sense later. Anyway, I'll just let you know your next assignment. Have you ever been to the Golden Leaf area? Bit of a rough area, but I hear you can find Drifloon there. Pretty rare, but if you can find one, I'll make it worth your while. So that's for later down the line. Pretty sure we cannot get there just yet. But still, it's nice to know our next objective. There are no real other quests for us to do right now, if I'm not mistaken, so we just take the train, go back to Route 2. Which, yeah, we're still poor. And then we move towards Sheridan Village. I think the best way is down here. Otherwise we have to go to Gemstream Cave for a bit. I kind of want to have one of these A-Palms. Which will make sense in a bit. I think Strugglebug shouldn't kill. Yeah. I put Strugglebug on that because it has a secondary effect. Not because it's strong. Oh, please let it stay in one of my 3 balls that I have. That's good. Apom is one we I want to have for a bit later. But for now, I want to go get to Sheridan Village. Take a free heal. And into the Amethyst Cave we go. Large crevices are present throughout this cave. Please proceed through the cave with caution. Well, we've been to every other area but the front here, so... Trios, Karina's waiting for you. Oh, right, I started this quest. Whoops. You've been to Sheridan Village. It's a place that prides itself on peace and tranquility. Find your inner self and make peace with it. That's something that most people actually can't do. They'll teach you how to do that there, that's for sure. Let's go through here. This leads us to River's End. And there is, unfortunately, a cuttable tree there. Once we cut that down, there's a place where we can encounter more Pokemon. So it's good to remember this place. For now, let's go on. What are you doing so far in the cave? Don't you know it's dangerous for babies to crawl about? It's not like you can do anything to us, so we intimidate you and go right into our ace clock. Yeah, I know I said I don't want to use ace clock too much, but it's our one fighting guy. Got it. I didn't expect this much power. So, it seems like you failed. That's hardly a surprise. I tried to warn you three that this was a hopeless endeavor, but now you know the pain of losing someone. The pain will stick with you forever. I have to move forward. Move forward? You want to move forward? There is no such thing. Only endless pain and despair. What an edgelord. Ah, there's Karina. Let's save here and see what the Karina thing is about. Trios, it looks like you've decided to help us out after all. I was battling their leader when I got clumsy and fell off the side. I'm in no condition to try and battle them off again. Please, battle them in my spot. Karina's so weak that she has to send in replacements to fight for her? Whatever, I'll beat it to a pulp, just like I did to Karina over there. Gang leader Charlie starts with a Q fund, which I don't really have much to say about. We can just swap into Angry Bird. Let's stomp, we don't care with flame charge. It's burning, so we can just roost now. Yeah, the first rollout really does not do any damage. Vigoroth. Not really a fan of that, actually. Oh, we can just swap to Bowler because Uproar has a sound attack and we have sound barrier. That is proper annoying. Oh, that was a crit. Charlie's dead. Retreat. Didn't expect it to be this tough. We'll stop doing bad things if it means having to deal with headaches like you. Retreat. Thanks to your efforts, the fat gang of bandits is no more. Please take this as a token of my gratitude. Get it, Houndour. Houndour is wholly unnecessary to have right now. However, it is a very good pickup for just a bit later. So I'm actually happy that I have it. Sorry. Now, who knows what will happen. Goodbye and thanks for your help. Ooh, another encounter. We already have a Geodude, so we don't really need that. I heard rumbling coming from the lower levels of a cavern. What's down there, I wonder? Rare Pokemon? Maybe a secret base? Something that I really want, actually. It's dangerous for people to go to be inside such a treacherous cave like this. Oh, a battle! A Zigzagoon, I wish I had one. Oh no. Elenu. Well, considering it's a random battle and we only have one. Oh yeah, now I really wish we had a Zigzagoon because having a headbutter would be great. For that one, we need Surf, which is still a ways off, unfortunately. Is there something in here? Yeah, a fight. Wonderful. Diglett! Yeah, I want to get a Diglett. Alright. I have no balls. I have no balls, everyone! I think this is the correct way. And this we cannot go through, so we have to go. Yeah, this place is literally designed for me to go back to it later. It's that girl from Venon's gym. Say cheese! Oh wait, I think I was supposed to say that before firing away. Oh well. That aside. I suppose you're in my memory banks now. Guess what? You've been randomly selected to participate in the fun games. Your prize for winning the game, entrance to Sheridan Village. Let the fun games begin. Hey, over where? Over here, this way. Welcome to the first game we're going to play. Hitting a rock lies a special purple pebble. Choose one and destroy it. There's a purple pebble found within the rock. You'll proceed. Easy enough, right? Let's play. Now, you got it! You found a purple pebble! Get it? Because you created a pebble by breaking down a purple rock. Alright, game 1's over. Let's move on. Game 2. This will be a bit more difficult. For this game, you need to choose which one is a fake tree. That's it. That's all. Let the games begin. Obviously. Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Are you sure you got the right one? I'll give you another shot. Not sure. Oh man, how'd you know? I thought my disguise was perfect. Wow, you got it again. That's super impressive. Off on to the third and final game. Oh, I'm so excited. Now for the third and final game. I've been preparing this particular game for a while. For this game, we'll battle. I've been watching you for a while. I was there when you fought Vet. I wanted to talk to you before Ben, but I got scared. My name's Nim. I'm a traveling gal with a ton of vitality and spirit. We're going to be besties, okay? I won't take no for an answer. Apprentice Nim! And it's a double battle, which is, interesting. Now, considering I don't know all the typings of all things, I can just use this to maybe get the NK. It's Dark Psychic as I thought, okay. Which means that a Bug Bite will surely make this NK an Inkwas. And a Double Kick is better here. The Double Kick will Darumaka. Yeah, NK is done for. Lunatone, eh? I think we can just do the same thing here and keep double kicking. And now you see why I really wanted the Now you see why I really wanted the Avium Swaddle. It's a really, really good mod. I think we can strike back here and double kick. Well, it wasn't as good as I thought, and our Growler is dead. But still good enough. As you can see, Dr. Growler is doing really good work here. Wow, congratulations, you won the game! Wow, you won! You're top notch, you know that? I knew we were tied by fate, but the moment I saw you beat Venom. So cool. But sorry, I have one last game to play. Here are the rules. Answer this question with the truth, no matter what it is. And the question is, did I cheer you up? Yeah. Yes! I wanted my first impression to be a good one. That way you wouldn't forget about me. Come, chill with me here for a sec. I know that Ren guy gave you a whole speech about grief and whatnot, but I thought I'd pitch it and spread the happiness or something. Okay, confession time. I was watching you guys, I was also watching you guys when you were fighting Zeta. I feel so bad because I wanted to help, but I just couldn't. Anyway, when you three were dragged into the rift, Zeta threw Melia's back off the side of a cliff. I decided to go down to the depths and look for it, and I found it. It had been completely destroyed by the water in the lower levels, but I was able to retrieve this. A room ID card. There wasn't anything else around, so sorry if I missed something. The world sucks a lot. I've been through some of the horrors myself. I was traveling with someone for a while, but we had to separate eventually. You're gonna keep staying weird and zany, or else this world just gets so boring. There's so much out there. So much adventure. I want you to continue with your head held high. But yeah, sorry for dragging you here. I just wanted a chance to talk. I'm going to send you back now. Okay? I believe in you. Don't forget about me. Nim, your bestie. Bye-bye. Don't forget, I'll always be watching. I'm like your guardian angel. Yeah, that was Nim. We love Nim. We cherish Nim. We sacrifice all our mortal possessions to Nim. And now we enter Sheridan Village, the home of a next gym leader. It's hopeless, Alice. Things are just too broken. It's been like this for an entire year, but now it's getting far worse. He won't come out to eat. Heck, he won't come out of his house in general. Staying inside all day isn't healthy. He's neglecting all of his duties. I'm sure the sensei has his reasons. He's lived a complicated life. Something that only he can understand, but Sheridan Village is a place of community. We're here for him. I'm here for him. Why won't he just trust me? It's been said time and time again that if the leader of Sheridan Village isn't in sync with his people, it'll fall. In all my time in this village, this has happened once before, and even through that dark hour, we rose victorious in the end, standing strong. So please believe me when I say that things are going to be alright. Okay, I'll put my faith in you, eldest. For now, the inn needs me. I'll head back now. As you wish. Oh dear. Huh? So they finally made their way to this village. This is where it'll all begin. Oh, please excuse my rude disposition. I was just taken aback. Welcome to Sheridan Village. If you're looking for a place to stay, I run the inn just northeast of here. Good day to you. New village, new encounters, new people, and especially trainers. And if we think about what trainers we find here, we can also think about what kind of fights we're in for later. Ooh, we got paralyzed, huh? Okay, now this is just me. Let's see what Mouse MD has to say to that. Yeah, I don't really care about her. Oh, can you stop with that? A Togedamaru, which is, I think, electric steel? Which means it's a perfect target for Angry Bird. It was not a perfect target for... Okay. You know, Flame Buddy, currently kind of the MVP. I can't get enough of a fresh area. Life is practically perfect, even in old age. Also, a new village means new new encounters, new NPCs, new everything. And also new quests. Oh, bother. Oh, thank goodness, I was worried sick. Gah. Sorry for shouting like that. My name is Samantha. My sister went off to mine rocks in Mirage Woods for hard scales, but look, she was supposed to be back a few days ago, but she isn't. I'm sorry, but if you're here to teach moves to your Pokemon, it'll have to wait. I mean, I could do it, but I'm not as good as her, so it won't be as efficient. So this technically is an event. She told us to basically go for the Mirage Woods. Oh, there's a... Ah, but we can't go there. This is a shop. Can get Great Balls now, and Super Potions, and more gourmet treats, but as we can still see, we're all out of money. Money is in general a great concern in the early game, I noticed, especially when you're trying to get all the Pokemon. And we didn't even get all the Pokemon. I had to skip a lot of encounters because I was out of balls. I keep clicking the Struggle Bug button when Struggle Bug is not the right attack. It's Bug Bite. Monferno? Yeah, I'm not gonna stay in there. So, smartwatches will put 1 and 1, will put 2 and 2 together. But I will not say anything about that. You'll see by yourself what we're dealing with later. Now Truck Guy is here, and with Truck Guy we can move from here to East Gear City without paying the 300 Poké Dollars we need to use for train, which is amazing. Oh, and no Vice back. Now let's go inside here and go to the Cherry Blossom Inn, which will charge us money to heal. Isn't that wonderful? However, Truck Guy. Need a lift? East Gearan City, let's make moves. And whoosh, we're back in East Gearan. Now that's why I'm not too concerned about paying money for that, because we don't pay money for that. We simply just go back to East Gearan, go to the lab, heal our Pokemon, run back out, and actually I think we have enough Zygarde cells to go and get our first reward from the guy whose name I kept forgetting. Ayuda? It seems like you found 5 Zygarde cells already. Please take this as sale. And we get Echoed Voice, which is a kind of a good TM for a special attacker. I wonder if we can Actually, I do wonder if we can teach that to Danae. No, we can't. Only our physical attackers can get it. Yeah, that's sad. And again, Miles per hour is not gonna stay in the party for too long. I'm already looking for a replacement water type. And I think we're going to encounter a replacement water type pretty soon, actually. If I'm going to be honest with you. But honestly, I have no clue. One good encounter we can get at Sheridan, which I definitely want, is Zigzagoon, because that will give us a pickup mon, hopefully, and I really want pickup. It will definitely help me with my money issues. So let's grab 10 Pokeballs, because that's all we can afford. Talk to this girl. Howdy, my name is Beth. I'm a cowgirl living in the Terrier region of Avium. What's your name? Trios, huh? I won't forget you, no sir. In fact, take this as a sample. Mama milk! Our drinks are made daily, so they're always fresh. Would you care to buy some of our preservative-free beverages? So yeah, berry juice. We can buy berry juice here, which is fine. It's a cheap healing method, but it doesn't heal for too much. So, what's the plan now? For now, we need to find out what's going on in this town, and for that, oh, nobody's gone. She's only here at night, I suppose. Please enjoy what Sheridan has to offer. You need a place to stay? Please consider Cherry Blossom Inn. Well, this is another trader which we can fight. Regular Jezebel. And this is someone we can definitely backbite. And this is something we definitely shouldn't backbite, but alright, this is a fighting. Is this pure fighting or is this fighting flying? Oh, it's pure fighting, so we can just backbite it. Because if it was flying fighting, if it had both things, we would be quad resistant, and that would have just sucked. Right now, I have enough faith in Dr. Growler to know that using singular resistant moves still deals decent amount of damage. Hey, you're the person who helped me before. With all the research and data we've collected, I think we found 3 possible locations for the library. Underneath Crystalia Hotel, underneath Dr. Jenkins' laboratory, underneath the largest fountain. By studying the way of land shifted during the catastrophe, I've concluded that it's impossible for it to be submerged. It is most definitely somewhere underneath these 3 places. I'll need you to investigate these areas immediately. Okay, next quest got. And here's another help center. So this we've already gotten. Stolen cargo. Some fucks stole a cargo, now we're trying to escape with it. Please chase them down. Alright. Accepted. Train me. I'm not a trainer, but there's this really cute Pokemon on Route 2 that I want. Could you please get it for me? I'll be waiting at the Sheridan Arena. The Pokemon they need is an Apom, which is why I caught the Apom. Next up, fetch an item. There's an item being sold on Route 2, but I can't make the trip. Can someone please go on a retrieval for me? Francis Presley. And, oh no, this is already accepted. A battle request 2, it's from Novae. I'm looking for another trainer to spar with. This is really important to me, serious trainers only. I'll be outside the Cherry Blossom Inn at night. Yeah, that's Novae. We already saw her. We know what this is about. Now, if we go over here, we go to Sheridan Arena, which is where this person's waiting. Gracie, so you're here because of my battle request? Great. So here's the deal. There's a Pokemon called Apom on Route 2. It's too crafty, I can't catch it. Would you please find one to trade one with me? I have a rare Pokemon you may like. They're a bit out of a way to find, but they appear outside trees during the day. And that's that quest gotten. Now we can just go back to the inn, which is here, and grab our Apom and trade it away. I will get another Apom to evolve into Ambipom at a later date. For now, we put miles per hour in the box for the months we want to remember. And then, to make sure the new Pokemon don't do anything dumb, do this. Yeah, so box 50 is the box for our more usable Pokemon. which is why our already used Pokemon that are also kind of EV trained, which is why our Nidorino's in there, because that's gonna be a special attacker, but we don't really have a way to use special attacks with it yet. I have a darling Pokemon with daycare couple. I don't have a skill to train my own Pokemon, so they do it for me. Ha, you're still breeding for perfect eggs? That's rich. But since you look so pathetic, I'll be nice. Next time you need a password, just try full IVs. No need to thank me. Yeah, we already have full IVs active, so no issue for me. Alright, now we'll trade this April. Thank you so much, let's get started. Alright, and we get a Pancham for it. Pancham is great, just not right now. And I know that's the same thing I said about Houndour. Like, it's great that we get these Pokemon, but right now, Pancham's not really what we need. Even though it has Scrappy. This Scrappy actually makes it really good for 2 gyms down the line, but at the same time, it's not the most necessary thing. So right now, Pancham's gonna be a bench warmer, but this is also a mon that we put into our to remember box to make sure we do not forget about it, since that's a mon we may actually very well use later down the line. So, with all that said, you go back to box 3, and I'm gonna pick up yeah, that's always a good question. That's a question I've been struggling with for a while. How to round out this team. Because I kind of want a water type, but I don't know if Pampor is gonna be the right choice here, especially with Gluttony. But the other ability is also not that great. But I think it's one of our best options to take. However, it only evolves when we have a Water Stone, and yeah, Water Stone, not really that easy to get right now. So that's the deal right now. I kind of want to include a water Pokemon, but it's not the one that I need. Additionally, due to our Dedenne and its parabolic charge, I kind of want a ground one to pair with it, but the only real ground one that we have is a Geodude, and we can get an Onix, but those two will be really, really bad in the next gym. So the only other ground types that I have are Shuckle. Oh no, Shuckle is Bug Rock. I always think it's Bug Ground. Never mind. The only other one is Stunfisk, and it's Stunfisk. I'm not sure if I can make a Stunfisk work. Also, it's also electric type. And at that point, we're over-electrifying our team. So I'll have to find a way to make sure we find another good ground type to do that stuff with. What's up with Helioptile solar power? Very interesting. And it's modest. Very interesting. Well, with all that said and done, we accepted a few quests, and well, the hidden library quest is gonna take more than 10 minutes, so I don't want to do that just yet. We did do the trade, so we can go here and get the reward. Actually, yeah. Which also netted us a good amount of money. I really like getting that money. What will we have quests again? We have get an item, which is a quest that is incredibly funny, but we'll do later. Battle Me Again, which is a Novi quest, and stolen cargo. There's some cargo from a ship, and it's attempting to get away via Oceana Pier. So, let's go to Oceana Pier then. That's something we still definitely have time for. Oh, but first, don't we want to see if we can find a Zigzagoon with pickup? Because that would be the best thing to put on our team right now. Not because it's a good mon for us, but because it's a pickup mon. And I'm not sure what you think, but I really, really want pickup. So let's crank the Spice Send up to 9,000. And see if we can find a pickup mon. Well, I'll take a Cricketune. If it stays in the ball. This is literally where all my money has gone. Okay, we already have a Cricketune. We don't need another. There it is. Zigzagoo. Let's go. Perfect. Now stay with a ball and be a pick-upper. Otherwise, I would have to grind for more Zigzagoons, and I kind of don't really want that. So yeah, as you've seen, this is also a place where we have the Pokemon daycare, which is kind of important for me for... it's gluttony. It's gluttony! Well... we do have 2 ability capsules, but I refuse. I'll catch another. So yeah, that's my reality. So the Pokemon daycare is going to be really important, especially if we want to make a better Sewaddle later. Because there's one move that it'll only get through breeding, and that's lunge. And well, lunge is a really, really good move. Lunge is incredibly good. And we won lunge on our avian Levani. There it is, pick up. You can stay there. We now have a pickup one, which is something I really, really wanted. That will save us a whole ton of money down the line. I don't know the pickup table right now. I think I can look it up at some point, but for this game specifically. But generally speaking, having a pickup mon is always great, and we should always look that our pickup mon is the highest level it can be. So the higher the level, the better the... Oh, it's also headbutt! Great! The higher the level, the greater the effect of pickup. The better the items we can get. Alright. And also Lanoon is not that bad. Now, we still have about enough time to go to Oceana Pier before I want to sound off this episode, so let's make moves. We should heal before? Yeah, we probably should. Don't want to have an almost dead Sewaddle lead. Especially because it could have already been the next evolution stage. And that's gonna be the case for at least the next 2 gym fights, but it is what it is. Okay, Oceana Pier. I don't quite know where we have to go, but we'll go there. A warehouse. Not this one. We saved. Locked. This was not that warehouse. Ah. Huh? What do you want from me? I see you're here for that cargo we stole. Oh, hey, you know what? I think you're coming down here and shouting at me has really shown me the light. I'm definitely a changed man now, honest. So changed, but I've decided to lead you to everything we took. Right this way. Yeah, that's a trap. Hey, right this way. Keep walking. Watch your step. And lights, camera, action. Oh, you look kind of lost. Well, you found our lair now, but are you strong enough to get back that stolen cargo? Team Zenpai has a lot of money to keep things protected in here, so if you want to get back what we took, you have to come get it from us. Just one question though, can you even get to us? The flow of the arrows are completely electrified. Have fun getting through that. Hey, I'm used to working here. Yeah, I'm not too pressed about this. This quest isn't hard at all. So, offer me again and you'll never have heard. Oh, this is just a trainer I can do as much as I want, huh? How much money do you give me? 100. That's not a lot. Learning about the factory field. Seems to be different chapters available. Reading is on Earth. Okay, the bad thing is I have to take the electrifying stuff. Never thought someone could make it past the electrified panels, yet here you are. I must say I'm impressed, but this is as far as you go. Boys, get him. Oh no, you don't. I'm not gonna let this go the way you want it to. Is this girl a gym leader? You're damn right, I'm a gym leader and I'm a good one at that. Whatever, this doesn't change anything. Get him! Yeah, so especially because these two are psychic types, I can just throw in my milk? Yeah, I can just throw in my milk at Dr. Growler. And at this point, that's... Oh, that was Dazzling Gleam. So my bravado was just completely destroyed. But you know what? That's fair game. I love that. I think we can heal up quite well from that. Why do we have Flappy? Damn! That thing is strong. I did not expect the bulldoze. It doesn't matter, we are on 1 health anyway, so we can just poison sweep that. Funny. Yeah, Survivor's gonna do it. Goodbye, Cargo. How come this happened to me? Yikes, they're just too strong. We can't beat him. Alright. Oh, that's cool. So if we short-circuited that factory field... I didn't know that. I never did that. If we short-circuited that factory field before, we could have just stepped through the factory whenever we wanted to. Without getting electrized. That's cool. I knew that field does that, but... you can't just walk into a dark warehouse and expect everything to be cool. You're lucky I was here to help you out, otherwise who knows what would have happened. Just be careful, alright? Trust no one. Not even yourself. Not even yourself. Not even yourself. That's why the eternal trainer was there. That is actually very smart. I like that. Now we get Venoshock, which is a good TM. It's a really good TM, actually. That's that quest done, by the way, so we can go back to Sheridan Village after healing up our Pokemon. I didn't think of that. I know you can turn off that factory field, but I didn't really think of the possibility of it affecting the factory as a whole. That was fun. Yeah, not gonna lie, I liked that. Need a lift? Yeah, we're gonna go to Sheridan back. I think we can... Ooh, we can battle Novi now. Overnight is doing me well. This is really weird, but do you mind if we just hang up here for a bit? I've been in a slump lately. I would appreciate a calm time. You have already started this quest. Cheers, why are you on this journey? Do you know why? To avenge a friend. Avenge a friend? You know someone who needs to be avenged? I'm so sorry if things have come to that. I think I've heard everything I need to hear. I think I'm ready to have our battle. Oh no, honey, not with that aptitude. This is a crossover you didn't expect, huh? Oh, who are you? Darling, it's far too long. Far too long, Trios. Now, what is your name, my white-haired darling? it's Novi. But again, who are you? Who am I? Who am I, darling? I'm a fabulous and pristine roaring bee. Please do not forget it. Traveling the world and spreading dance and happiness with my troop is just what I do, yes? Clearly you're unhappy. You're unhappy. Is this true? I guess it was obvious then. Obvious? Honey, it's written all over your face. What's the issue? Come on, you can tell us. Well, it's just that my training has been going very well. I've been winning most of my battles, but I have around a 75% win rate, but I don't know. Something just feels off. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Still sound very serious. Well, right then, honey, it's decided. Roaring troop, you know what to do. I don't understand. What is this feeling? I feel so much better. But of course, darling, that's the power of dance. Now, Novi, let's team up, okay? Team up? Getting strong also means being able to fight alongside others. Being strong on your own is fine, but cooperating with people is important too. So what do you say? I suppose that's fine. What you said makes sense. Hey, yes! Just what I like to hear. This is what you expected, right, Trios? But things like this happen. Life is spicy. So let's get this party started and rock and roll. Yep, now we fight against Dance Raji, Roran B, and Wanderer Novi. And we start with the Intimidate trait. Now, we've got a different Mr. Mime here, which is Ice Psychic, so I kind of don't want it to stay around for too long, so I'm going to double attack that. Which I apparently didn't need to do. But our Ace Clock has clocked it. But no issue with that. A Ghost has hit the board, but we can just throw up the Angry Bird. And with that, we also throw out the Bowler? Yeah, we also throw a Bowler. And Aerial lays the Charger Buck. I keep forgetting that Charger Buck is really, really hecking tanky. Electro Ball this, heal that. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, you used Spark twice, so I'm gonna charm you. Actually, am I gonna do that? I could just Parabolic Charge there. No, I'm gonna Nuzzle you and Arrowlace you. No, Flame Charge you. Charger Buck is gone. Charger Buck is not gone? Okay, we actually have problems here. This Charger Buck alone is sweeping me. That's funny. Covet? I don't need that. Okay, I'm over this Charger Buck. Let's do this, and let's do this as well. Yeah, sometimes it just works like that. But the good thing about this is that Charger Buck should be alone now, so we can now take our sweet ass time to actually slowly kill that thing. The most tanky buck in the universe. You will use your turn that I can heal Dr. Growler, and you will bite with Charger Buck. No. Although, yeah, you stay in. Just heal you again. Why do you have Rock Tomb? Is it obvious that I'm not a fan of Novi? Oh, damn. Yeah, we kind of just have to send it. It's sad, but... Okay. By the gods. Even if in defeat, I'm still shaking my booty. I guess I wasn't strong enough again, but at least it was fun. Ah, so spicy. Yes, a worthy loss indeed. You're not upset by losing? Of course not. There's nothing to gain from winning all the time. When you lose, you learn. What did you lose? The answer's there. But when you win, and win, and win some more, you don't learn anything. Stagnate. I see. I understand what you're saying, Rorin. Thank you so much for your wisdom. I truly think I've learned something here today. Hey, so wholesome. You're very welcome, Novi. And thank you, Trios. Thank you for being here for Novi. But now I have to date with a bed of a cherry blossom in. Good night, everyone. Where is Novi? Nowhere, because the time changed to day. Thank you, Trios. That battle was insightful. I think after a night here at the inn, I'm going to move on from this island. Perhaps we'll see each other in the future. I know I want to spar with someone again. Good night, Trios. Yep. Quest complete. That charger bug and Pessimian, though? They really kicked my butt. I have to be more careful at what I do and remember stuff better. Because that almost got incredibly embarrassing for me. Anyway, we can get 2 rewards, which... Ooh. So for 2 gourmet traits, we shall supply with 5. That's amazing. And battle request 2, which also lets us a Clobbopus, which we are never gonna use. Probably. So, this time we made it to Sheridan Village after confirming that our best friend Melia literally died. We also did some of the side quests around here, only leaving us with the Hidden Library 2 and Get an Item, which are both side quests that are a bit longer, but generally very, very fun. So we will do those 2 side quests in the next episode. But until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful time, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!